Jeremiah 22. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. Yah is short for Yahweh, YahWeh, or Yod-He, Vod-He. It's all the same. Yah is an extremely jealous El. He doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. The letter J is about 600 years old. Well, Yehoshua, the son of Elohim, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. In a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua. And Annals is Chronicles, which I can't wait to get there. We are grinding our way through this Bible. Jeremiah 22. Thus said Yahweh, go down to the house of the sovereign of Yehuda, and there you shall speak this word, and shall say, hear the word of Yahweh, O sovereign of Yehuda, who sit on the throne of David, you and your servants, and the people who enter these gates. Thus said Yahweh, do right ruling and righteousness, and deliver him who is robbed out of the hand of the oppressor. Do not maltreat nor do violence to the stranger, the fatherless, nor the widow, nor shed innocent blood in this place. For if you certainly do this word, then there shall enter in by the gates of this house sovereigns sitting on the throne of David, riding on horses and in chariots, he and his servants and his people. But if you do not obey these words, I swear by myself, declares Yahweh, that this house shall become a ruin. Thus said Yahweh to the house of the sovereign of Yehuda, you are like Gilad, Gil''ad with a line underneath of it, to me, the head of Lebanon, but I shall make you a wilderness and cities which are not inhabited. Lebanon is Leb with a line underneath of it, Anon. And I shall prepare destroyers against you, each with his weapons, and they shall cut down your choice cedars and throw them into the fire, and many nations shall pass by this city, and they shall say to one another, why has Yahweh done this to this great city? Then they shall say, because they have forsaken the covenant of Yahweh their Elohim, and bowed themselves to their mighty ones, and served them. Do not weep for the dead, nor mourn for him. Weep bitterly for him who does away. Weep bitterly for him who goes away, for he shall never come back, nor see the land of his birth. For thus said Yahweh concerning Shallum, Shallum, son of Yoshua, Yoshia, Yoshiyahu, sovereign of Yehuda, who reigned instead of Yoshia, his father, who went from this place. He shall never come back, but he shall die in this place where they have exiled him, and not see this land again. Woe to him who builds his house without righteousness, and his rooms without right ruling, who uses his neighbor's service without wages, and does not give him his wages, who says, I am going to build myself a wide house with spacious rooms, and cut out windows for it, paneling it with cedar and painting it in red. Do you reign because you enclose yourself in cedar? Did not your father eat and drink and do right ruling and righteousness? Then it was well with him. He defended the cause of the poor and needy. Then it was well. Was this not to know me, declares Yahweh? But your eyes and your heart are only upon your own greedy gain. and on shedding innocent blood, and on oppression, and on doing violence. Therefore thus says Yahweh concerning Jehoiakim, Yehoyaqim, son of son of Yoshia, sovereign of Yehuda. Let them not lament for him, alas my brother, or alas my sister. Let them not lament for him, alas master, or alas his excellency. He shall be buried, the burial place of a donkey, dragged and thrown outside the gates of Jerusalem. Go up to Lebanon and cry out, and lift up your voice in Bashan, Bashan, and cry from Abiram, AB with a line underneath of it, Arim, for all your lovers are destroyed. I have spoken to you in your ease, but you said, I do not listen. This has been your way from your youth, for you did not obey my voice. Yet, or let all your shepherds be devoured by the wind, and your lovers go into captivity. Then you shall be ashamed and humiliated for all your evil. You who dwell in Lebanon, being nested in the cedars, how you shall groan when pangs come upon you, like the pains of a woman giving birth. As I live, declares Yahweh, though Konya, Konyahu, son of Jehoiakim, sovereign of Yehuda, where the signet of my right hand, I would still pull you off from there, and I shall give you into the hand of those who seek your life, and into the hand of those whose face you fear, into the hand of Nebuchadrezzar, sovereign of Babel, and the hand of the Kasdim. And I shall hurl you out and your mother who bore you into another land where you were not born, and there you shall die, but they shall not return to the land of which their being yearns to return. But they shall not return to the land to which their being yearns to return. Is this man Konya a despised broken pot, or an undesirable vessel? Why are they hurled out, he and his descendants, and cast into a land which they do not know? O land, hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh, write this man down as childless, a strong man who is not to prosper in his days, for none of his descendants shall prosper, sitting on the throne of David, or rule any more in Yehuda.